Hello. It's been a while. So basically, I did finish my other video, my first one, the cottage core notebook speed paint. And then the day after that, I did paint this. And then my family decided to go on a 2 week vacation. So this video is somewhat delayed. The vacation we went to did not have much internet, and I do not want to record in front of my parents either. So the only option was to wait until it was quite literally the next month. So apologies if I don't remember the process very well. It has been 2 or 3 weeks for me. I have tried my best to get this out quickly. It's literally the very first morning that I'm in the house by myself after the vacation and after figuring out some things for the next school year and watching random YouTube videos as you do. I am recording this. So, this is a witchy themed notebook. I've got a good old witch hat, some familiars like a raven and some black cats, and like a broom, you know? Because witches are cool, witches are fun, witch hats are just fun in general. I wish it were a fashion thing to just wear big, droopy hats, but alas, it is not. All we've really done so far in the painting stage is mix a green and start painting green things. Like with the last one and most of the ones before this. I decided, get a color, paint that color. No need to wash the brushes. It'll be simpler, easier. That's my phone. I don't know if you heard that. I am very popular right now. There's things going down in the Discord, but yeah, I thought it would be easier to just, get a color, paint it, because then I wouldn't have to wash my brush and I wouldn't have to worry about my paint drying out. So that's what I did. And the green, you probably noticed just in the background. It took me forever to get. I don't know. I got one shade of green. It was a bit bright, neon-y, so I had to dull it down a bit, but that involved a very long process of just adding in random colors until it kind of felt right. And it is. I like this shade of green. It looks very cute. I did paint over half of the things that I painted green to be not green in the end. But it's a cute shade of green. This entire process took me about 3 hours, 2 or 3 hours, just going by the length of footage that I recorded. I sped this up 15 times speed so that the video wouldn't be too super long. It does mean that my hand just kind of teleports between the paint palette and the notebook, but that's fun, I guess. I am magic. Which works with the witch theme, so it's full circle, really. This is me painting like brown things. The brown went a lot better this time. That brown was surprisingly easy to get to because it was basically white but a little more peachy. Like if you saw the last video, I had troubles with the brown there. And this is me painting one of my favorite little things to draw. Didn't consider painting it, but drawing them was sure fun. These are little gems in the corner, the bottom left corner of the notebook. Because witches like gems and stuff. It's like a witch thing. I don't know. They're shiny and they're fun to collect and they make clicky noises when you hit them against each other. And they're shiny and I like them, so I put them there. Unfortunately, I did not think about the painting process because in order to make gems work, you have to have a bunch of very slightly different colors, which is a pain when you only have like 5 colors of paint, which are the absolute basics to mix from. So what I ended up doing was just kind of make a paint color, and in the process of making that color, I'd paint a bit of the gem, and then with a more finalized color, I'd paint another bit, and then what you saw me earlier doing was kind of just like putting on some paint and then wiping it away with my finger so that it wouldn't fully settle in, so it'd just be kind of a mix between the colors, which worked out surprisingly well. The gems have distinct colors. They did end up with colors. That is definitely true. So I guess it kind of worked. I forgot a little bit about the red one, so it's just kind of got a whole line of dark red when I meant there to be two different shades. But it's fine. No one will notice. Oh, the witch broom, that was so cute. It was so fun to draw because, witch brooms, they're just kind of knobbly. That's a weird word. But yeah, so it was fun to just kind of make crooked little lines and be like, that is wood, natural wood, very old broom. Out of 12 notebooks, this is my third to last notebook, and the reason I saved it for so late is because it's got tons of tiny little details that I didn't think rookie painter me would have been able to do, and I was right. Imagining early summer me trying to paint these tiny little plants does not work because, I did the green stuff first, which is not great because one of the paint or potion bottles just has a plant sitting in it. So I'd have to paint tiny little plant and then paint around tiny little plant. And I did the same thing in the hat. They're just tiny little details. Speaking of the witch hat, though, that's what I'm doing right now. And again, witch hats are just so fun. They're just floppy little things, floppy big things that you put on your head and you look cool with. They're so fun to draw. You really cannot go wrong when drawing a witch hat. Just make a shape that is vaguely conical, however you pronounce that, and you're good. It's so cute. Oh, also with the black, we get to draw my other favorite thing in this image, which is the little cats. I mentioned earlier that we have some familiars floating around. The four cats make up part of the border that will be outlining, like, the subjects of the notebook, like physics, and then where the classroom will be, and the times or dates that I use this notebook for. Because, again, I'm planning on having 3 or 4 notebooks per class because these are tiny little things and I write a lot of notes, and I'm also probably going to do my homework in them just to save my brain from trying to figure out where I put my homework. But the cats are so cute. I love cats. Cats are so good. I want a cat so bad. I keep telling everyone this, but my roommate next semester, she has a cat. I'm just gonna steal her cat. My cousin has so many cats. I think I could just steal one of his cats and he wouldn't even notice. I want a cat so bad. They're so cute. And the little black cats, they're so cute. Anyways, moving on from that, we're also painting a raven in this. It's not quite black, it's a blacky bluish color because I didn't really want to use just full on black for this because that wouldn't be fun. The original idea with the raven was to have its eye kind of be red, smoky, hazy a bit, like when Sans has his bright teal eyeball and it smokes. I meant it to be like that. I'm sorry I couldn't come up with a better comparison, but I wanted a cool smoky eye for smoky eye for the raven, but I didn't do that because when I got to it I was lazy. So there's that. It's slightly less cool, but you know what? He's still kind of an ominous fellow. So he's fine with it, I guess. You can see it now. There's a little light blue speck in the bottom of his wing, and it dries there, and I can't get it out now, so it's just there, and it makes me quite sad, but oh well. Now I am going into the potion bottles that I mentioned earlier with that slightly bluish gray, very light color thing, and just going around all the tiny details that I painted beforehand like an idiot. And again, doing more of those gems, you can see the process of just splatting color on and hoping it works out. This rectangle one gave me, it was a trouble. It worked out in the end, I suppose, but it was a trouble. Unlike the last one, I did do this entire painting in one sitting. I don't even know how I focused in for that long and just tuned out the entire world. But there won't be any random, changes in lighting this time because, again, I just sat down and painted the whole thing and did not get up once. I don't even know. But yeah, now I'm going over a lot of the things that I painted before with this weird gray color. Some of the blue things are going to be purple. Some of the brown things are going to be gray, color. Some of the light brown things are just going to be yellow. You know, I was not happy with the colors originally. And I feel like they could have worked if I didn't change the colors, but I do like whatever colors I ended up with, I think. It's just sometimes you can see the original colors underneath, but also I think that's kind of just a fun effect. And if you don't think about it too hard, it's fine. Overall, with the benefit of a little too much hindsight, I'm pretty happy with how this one turned out. I'm happy with the amount of painting progress I've made in my skill level. You know, I'm happy I'm able to do these tiny little details. And here are the final shots, me showing off the cute little bird who does not have a smoky eye, unfortunately for him. And then the cats, which I adore, and the little moon. It's supposed to be a moon. I don't know if that was clear, but it's a moon. And of course the witch hat, which is the cutest little thing, and that's supposed to be a bow in the front. Again, don't know how clear it is. And yeah, thanks for watching. I hope this inspires you. Goodbye.